Well, the permutations are as simple as they are exciting. One remaining shot and they must hit the bullseye. There's nothing quite like last day drama. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So it's down to business here. England cannot consider the option of defeat. It's not a question of want, but must. Nicely intercepted. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Can he get it through? That has been cut short. Well, there are plenty who consider Marco van Basten to be the very epitome of excellence, and it's hard to argue with that, Jim, isn't it?
Certainly is. Everything he did was pretty much perfect. His positioning, his movement with and without the ball, the ability to receive it and turn away from defenders. And don't get me started.
Van Basten! It's loose now and they want to get it back. He can get that clear. He's a sharp little ball here.
That's positional gold. The utilisation.
He's having a shot! Goal, England! His joy, his goal. He steals the moment. Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
How
decent chance! It's in! They're level in a trice!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square. Well, it's Van Basten! And he's hit it long. It's Park Ji-sung. Neymar. Midway through the first period and it's looking quite a game here. It's played through for him. There's a no-nonsense tackle. Raul. Nicely spread. Bale stood his ground strongly. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And this is Raul. Tries to... Oh, what a climb! Vinicius Junior. Strong running down that left flank. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, maybe he thought they were already promoted, Peter. It's a silly card to pick up. Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Half-time getting close now. Well, for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. A heavy challenge. Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. And this is Van Basten! Goal! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect.
And the half-time whistle goes. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
England are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And we are back on the way. And that was very necessary. Neymar cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else taking responsibility to shift the target. He badly needs some help here.
Chance! Danger averted for now. And here's Bale. He's got away. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Nuno Mendes. Nicked it back promptly. Good take and a chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. England with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Seedorf can get it clear. Oh, this is a great position. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Mbappe. Raul, well read, and the danger is averted. Van Basten. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Vinicius Junior. De Bruyne. Great vision. Neymar.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now, who's going to be first? And one more try! And that would have won it.
Well, the keeper spared a few blushes here. Going 2 down at this stage would have made it an awful long way back.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! They've done it again! It is incredible!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
This is quite a battle.
Well, at this stage, Peter, it's going to come down to how badly they want to win this.
That's a shade optimistic. Chouameni played out to the right.
Has been
well measured. And he shoots! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different. And here's Van Basten. And we're done. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end, for the want of desire, drive. England are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. England finding their passes. A good-looking ball. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Now it's Van Basten. England looking to pass their way through. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into a stride so quickly and seems to just glide across the turf. But when the goal's in front of him, he's also got that cool head that's required to pick a spot and finish everything off.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. Well, he's seen that early. Used it. Mbappe! Goal, England! That is glorious, as if he picked it up and put it there himself.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
So the first moment of real significance. Oh no, what has happened here? Not the most accurate pass. Rodri. No, that's been intercepted. And he's intervened well there. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Oh, easy pickings there. Now it's Mbappe. Tries to play it through. And they've got a throw. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Marquinhos with the clearance. De Bruyne. Well, that looks a decent ball. Picked up, and the shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Now it's Batistuta.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's lost his man here.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And that pass is some big chance!
There will be 1 minute
He was
added
berating
time.
his defence before making the save, and he's at it again now.
And the half-time whistle goes. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
And we come to you now with a
On the
quick
evidence of what
request
we've
for
seen,
support
they're
for
worth
our
their
World
lead.
Charity
There was
Fund.
genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
England, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And we are back on the way. England carrying a one-goal lead. Belletti. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Mbappe.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Raul finds himself offside. Now, can they get him away? And Batistuta! And now they can clear their lines. And it's Roberto Carlos. Now it's Mbappe. And it's been played through. Van Basten gets through and chance! Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. And this is Batistuta. Pinches it off him. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
He won't be happy with that one. And here's Raul. Baresi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Has a look and plays it forward. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I'm inclined to feel that if I was in that dugout, I'd...
Mbappe! Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
And we have our very first corner. Keeper has taken decisive action.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get...
Face to face. Mbappe!
England have really been...
That's rather hopeful. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he is going into that little black book. Well, some of the players here are letting their emotions get the better of them. They do have to be careful. This must not be inflamed any further. Roberto Carlos having a look. And this is a great chance to get themselves back square.
We all love a trier, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
England close now to seeing this one through to the end. Threads one in. Well, they've got it again. Great vision.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Spread out to the left. No, not quite on the same wavelength. And that will be the final act. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
Hello, everybody,
The fans
and
have pulled out
welcome to
all the
today's
stops to
match.
make this a monumental
England
occasion.
Against Barcelona.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So we're up and running. Now it's Van Basten. Van Basten is alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Van Dijk wins the duel this time, and he's picked out the run. Oh no, what has happened here? Fires, shot a goal! And that was probably asking just too much.
He's never the type to turn down a challenge, is he?
Could be danger here. He's scored!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. De Ligt promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Van Basten unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And this is Van Basten. Van Basten! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. He's got a goal. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Van Basten, it's Van Basten! Hangs in across. And that should get the job done. Park Ji-sung. And this is Raul.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Guardiola. It's Xabi Alonso. Messi. There's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. Iniesta. Oh, it's Van Basten. England heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Van Basten, and here's Mbappe. Looking for the run. Shot could be on. And this is Van... Great chance! Oh, it's fallen loose again! Caceres gets it clear. Up Jisung. And no, that was never going to make it. Can he get on the end of this? Big chance! Mospa takes a shot! And it's there! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Goes for a shot! And it's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. It was casual, it was careless. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Hello everybody.
Well, for me it's a lead that's thoroughly deserved, Peter. They've been quicker to pretty much everything so far. The only thing you've got to wonder is, how taxing is this for the players? How long can they keep it up for? Are we going to see a fade in this second half?
England have had it all their own way so far then, and they go in at the break in an utterly dominant position. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Searching pass he's played there. He's ended up in no man's land. Mbappe. Van Basten! Goal! There is a man right at the top of his game. He just knows it.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
And that means just one thing: match ball.
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
It's become a case of men against boys. Oh, super! And the finish! They've scored! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated. And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Messi. And here's Van Basten.
Van Basten really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Great ball, and the shot! It's in! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
As if 3 weren't enough, this is nigh on utopian. Nicely shaped ball. Van Dijk gets it away. And it's been given away. He's picked his way through. Can he finish? Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
England with the corner, they're first. De Ligt clears it away. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, he's kept it out, that's a great save. Corner number 2 then. Cleared away. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. It's roll! He has done it! And that takes him up to double figures, the first significant goal-scoring landmark.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
He has simply been truly awesome. He really has stamped his authority on this.
And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Well
There will
seen,
be 5
saw that
minutes
coming.
added time.
Danger averted for now. Park Ji-sung. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And he's lost his man here. And that was very necessary. And here's Mbappe. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate...